Last night I was coaching one of my founder groups, and we had really great energy going on. I mean, the energy was incredible, and the questions were sharp, and everybody was really into it. But as we got deeper into the Q&A, a familiar pattern emerged. It's something I've written about and I've talked about in videos for a number of years, but it's still the single biggest trap for new founders. We're talking about product market fit. Because almost every founder in that room, and probably you watching this, believes they know what product market fit is, yet 90% of the startups fail, usually because they build something nobody wants. So here's the hard truth I shared last night. Most founders are confusing their minimum viable product, or MVP, with actual product market fit. They think because they built the thing, they deserve the market. So today, we're going to fix that definition once and for all. I'm going to break down the difference between minimum viable product and product market fit. And I'm going to give you the 4 irrefutable data signals that prove you've actually found product market fit. So let's dive in. So let's start with the confusion. Why do founders mix these two up? Because they both happen early in the journey, but they're fundamentally different concepts. A minimum viable product, an MVP, is a tool. It's not a light version of your app. It's the smallest thing you can build to test a specific hypothesis. You build an MVP to ask the market a question. Does anyone care about this problem I'm solving? The goal of an MVP isn't revenue. It's validated learning. You expect it to fail. You expect to iterate. Product market fit, on the other hand, is a destination. It's a milestone. It's the moment the market answers your question with a resounding yes. The danger comes when a founder launches an MVP, gets 50 beta users, and thinks, great, I have product market fit. Time to hire a sales team. But no, what you have is 50 people testing your hypothesis, and that's a massive difference. Think of it this way. The MVP phase feels like a rolling boulder uphill. You're frantically pushing, you're trying to convince people to care. Product market fit feels like the moment you reach the top of the hill and the boulder starts rolling down the other side on its own. Suddenly, you're chasing it. If you're still pushing the boulder, you don't have product market fit. So, what does product market fit actually feel like? The famous VC, Mark Andreessen from Andreessen Horowitz, famously said that you can always feel when product market fit isn't happening. Customers aren't getting value, word of mouth isn't spreading, usage is flat. But when it is happening, it feels like a shift in the physics of your business. It's the moment where the market demand becomes so strong that it starts pulling the product out of you. You stop having to manufacture demand with clever marketing copy. Instead, you're just frantically trying to fulfill the demand that already exists. It's the realization that you've stopped building what you think the world needs, and you have started delivering exactly what a specific group of people desperately want. It's not a vibe. It's not just people saying nice things. It's verifiable data. So last night, that was the pivot point. The founders asked, okay, if it's data, what are the signals? So I said, there are 4 of them. And if you don't have these, you don't have product market fit. The first signal, signal 1, is the very disappointed test. It comes from growth expert Sean Ellis. It's a simple survey question. You ask your active users, how would you feel if you could no longer use this product tomorrow? The options are not disappointed, somewhat disappointed, very disappointed. And the magic number here is 40%. If under 40% of your users say they would be very disappointed, so under 40% said they would be very disappointed if this product was gone, you don't have product market fit. You have a nice to have product, not a must have. If over 40% say they'd be devastated, you've found something real. Signal number 2 is the truth teller, retention. Anybody can buy growth with Facebook ads, Google ads. Those are vanity metrics. The truth is, who stays? So look at your cohort retention curves. If your retention curve looks like a slide that goes straight to 0, you don't have product market fit. You're pouring water into a leaky bucket. You want to see a curve that flattens out. It means a percentage of users found long-term value and aren't leaving. That flat line is your market fit. And it's okay if it's a flat line. Remember, you're growing at the same time, so if 30% of your customers are retained and coming back, that 30% is continually building. The third signal, organic overtakes paid. The economics start working in your favor. In the MVP phase, you have to pay for every eyeball. When you hit the product market fit phase, your customers become your sales force. You see a spike in word-of-mouth referrals, your customer acquisition cost drops because organic growth is doing the heavy lifting. If you turned off all your ads tomorrow, would you still grow? If yes, that's a massive signal. And finally, signal 4, and this is the most visceral one. You have good problems. Your servers are crashing because of load. Your support inbox has 500 unread messages. People are complaining, not because the product's bad, but because they need it right now and you're struggling to keep up with them. You're overwhelmed by demand. It's stressful, but it's the stress of success, not the stress of failure. So here's the trap of premature scaling. And here's why it matters. Why I'm spending 15 minutes talking to you about definitions. The single fastest way to kill your startup is premature scaling. If you try to scale your business, hire sales staff, start pouring money into ads, court big VCs, before you have those 4 signals, product market fit, you're just accelerating your demise. You cannot brute force product market fit with marketing dollars. You have to stay in the MVP phase, iterating, listening, tweaking endlessly until those signals flash green. Only then do you step on the gas. I learned so much from coaching my founders about what they and other entrepreneurs need, and I hope this clarifies the difference for you. So don't fall in love with your solution. Fall in love with the problem. Use the MVP to find the fit. Once you find the fit, then you build the product market fit of the company. If you're a founder right now, which of those 4 signals is the hardest for you to hit? Drop it in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if this was helpful, hit the like button, the subscribe for more honest talk about building sustainable brands, and DM me if you need coaching help to help you scale.